friends, welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures. It is day 6 of Bookmas and we're doing a book tag. It is the Cozy Christmas book tag created by Call Me After Coffee. So the first question, twinkling lights, what is the most beautiful book you own? Which I'm currently reading for a vlog for Bookmas. The second one is the perfect tree. Will you pay more to get the prettiest edition of a book? Paid $3 more to get the British edition of Gallant because it is pretty and gorgeous and I prefer it over the American cover. The next one is a stack. It's question 3. Build a snowman. Make a Christmas book stack color or theme. Let's see if I can just turn it around. So I'm gonna stop this and get the stack. This is my stack for 3 and it's a bluish black. Black and blue are one of my favorite colors. I would have a black Christmas tree if I decorated for Christmas. Do some blue and silver ornaments. But this is my stack. I find it really enjoyable. I love this author. I do talk about this series in a later Bookmas video. Question 4, Crackling Fire. What book makes you warm and cozy? So Fix Her Up. It's Georgetta Castle's family runs the best home renovation business in town, but she picked balloons instead of blueprints and no one has taken her seriously ever since. Frankly, she's over it. George loves planning children's birthday parties and making people laugh, just not at her own expense. She's determined to fix herself into a woman of the world, whatever that means. Living her best life, I'm skipping over phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. Living her best life means facing the truth. Georgie hasn't been on a date since, well, ever. Nobody's asked her out the town clown for a night. That's for sure. I skipped over things because I don't want to get restricted. I don't think I would because I said a lot of stuff in different videos, but I'm trying so hard not to for Bookmas. That's for sure. Maybe if people think she's having a steamy love affair, they acknowledge her. She's not just the little sister who paints faces for a living. And who better to help demolish the image than the resident sports star and tabloid favorite? Travis Ford was a Major League Baseball hottest rookie when an injury ended his career. Now he's flipping houses to keep busy and trying to forget his glory days, but he can't even cross the street without someone recapping his greatest hits or make a joke about his bat. And then there's George, his best friend's sister, who is not a kid anymore. When she proposes a wild scheme that they pretend to date to shock her family and help him land a new job, he agrees. What's the harm? It's not real. But the girl Travis used to tease is now a full, funny, full of life woman. There's nothing fake about how much he wants her. Tessa Bailey is becoming one of my favorites. I have not finished the series. I have read the next companion in this. I think it's like Fix Her or Lose Her or something. But it definitely gives me warm and cozy vibes. Knee-high socks. What is the longest book you've read? Voyager, Outlander, book 3. What is the ugliest book? Ugly sweaters, question 6. What is the ugliest book you own? It's a prettier cover, but it is outdated, The Host. I don't even know if there's new covers for The Host. This is one of my favorite Stephenie Meyer books. I enjoyed this. I love the movie. I have read this so much, and I will be talking about that in 8. So question 7 is Blizzards, a book set in winter or a book that gives you the chills, has a dark theme. I haven't read this because it's a novella that will spoils the stack of books I just showed you. So the Madison Kate series. You have a serial killer stalker. You have people trying to kill you for an inheritance you did not think maybe it was 1 or 2 million. Really bad themes. Other things go on and it is dark. There is abuse. There is mental abuse. There is abuse that led to an eating disorder. I would have to say so far, because I'm pre-filming, which I say in a bunch, that has been the darkest book series I have read this year. And then 8. home for the holidays. Question 8, home for the holidays. For rereaders out there, are there any books that feel like you're going home? I have 2 right here. The Host. I have read this 12 times since it's come out. I love Wanda. I love the romance dynamics, the end of the world dynamic with aliens. I love the movie. This is the only Stephanie Meyer that I will reread. I did read the Twilight series when I was in junior high and high school. This is the only Stephanie Meyer I have read. I haven't read any of her newer work. It's the only one I have the urge to pick up. The second one, the cover is outdated. I don't have the complete series. They redid the covers, which I'm planning on buying, but it is Divine by Mistake. And I'm going to read the back of this. If you know The Host, you know The Host, but the only excitement Shannon Parker expects while on summer vacation is a little shopping, but when an antique vase calls her to her, she finds herself transported to Pathalon, where she's treated like a goddess, a very temperamental goddess. Somehow Shannon has stepped into another role as goddess incarnate of Epona, and while there's an upside, what woman doesn't like lots of pampering. It also comes with a ritual marriage to a centaur and threats against her new people. Oh, and everyone dislikes her because they think she's her double. Somehow Shannon needs to figure out how to get back to Oklahoma without being killed and married to a horse or losing her mind. I love this. I've read another series, that one book that has a centaur, but her husband is a centaur shifter, so he could shift into any animal and he can shift into full human. And he's amazing, loving, and supportive, but they think she's the dark version of herself. They basically get switched. So Shannon takes, I think it's like Rihanna or whatever. It's been a while since I've read it, but I've read it about maybe 15 times. I just haven't read it recently. That's why I can't remember. So they get switched, and there's a plague going on. There's these evil creatures killing the humans, the centaurs, everything that's out there, and it's a great evil, and everyone hates her because her double was the cruelest woman. And this was one of the first romance fantasies. I got this when I was in 7th grade. Let me think. No, I think I got this in 7th grade. No, 9th grade. I got this in 9th grade. It has traveled with me. It has every home, and I did move a lot when I was in high school, it has come to. It's one of the book series that I have not been able to get out of my head, and every time there's like a shapeshifter or fantasy series that I've read or book, I compare it to this. PC's cast with her Goddess series and her standalone Goddess series that I think I talked about in my earlier videos, is amazing writing. I have not read the whole series because I was only able to get 1 and 2 with this story, and then the third one in the series is her daughter, and then you have her great-great-granddaughter, and then you have a friend of her great-great-granddaughter. I always thought the way that book ended, because there was a cliffhanger, the last one with the great-great-granddaughter's friend, that there'd be more to this world. And there hasn't been, maybe since they updated the covers. Maybe there's more. I do not know, but I do recommend this. I don't think I've heard a lot about it on BookTube. I think I've seen it a couple times in BookTok, but not a lot in BookTube. Yes, my throat is so sore. I have filmed 3 videos so far today, and my throat is killing me. So that is it for day 6 of Bookmas. I did enjoy this book tag. I enjoyed the other one too, but I did like the questions and how it portrayed Christmas a bit. The other one was fun, but this one I had a bit more fun with. I will link the questions down below, and I will see you for day 7 of Bookmas. Bye for now.